Hello, and it's time for another Loadmaster commentary. Loadmaster commentary. Yes, it's time for another Loadmaster commentary, and this one here is someone who sent me a message, Tiny Eric Shun. He sent me a message saying, "Oh, could you do commentary on one of my videos?" And I said, "Yeah, that's no problem." Yes, his name is Tiny Eric Shun, so that's what I'll be calling him throughout the game. Here he's versing a great team, quite literally a very, very, very good team. Three of which are on a team based in Australia, based in Sydney, I believe, actually. That compete regularly in ACL, which is a Australian organisation which, well, they organise MLG meetings, not just for Halo, but other games as well, like Pokemon and I don't know, some kind of Mario game. Nah, they're a great organisation that's ever growing. Anyways, and the other guy on the enemy team is a guy called Buchanan, who's a fantastic player, who had taken a lot of time off, but yeah, clearly doesn't show that he has, because he's just a fantastic player, and we'll watch a lot of that today in this game. Anyways, let's talk about this gameplay. Actually, that'd be good. So he gets a blue initial spawn again, and sees that his friend is taking hits. Zooms in and gets a. See how he makes a sniper one shot? He kind of thinks that the sniper's going to come back out and throws a grenade. Doesn't connect, but a great idea anyways. I wouldn't have done anything else. A nice nade launch too, but unfortunately it was a bit more. It was a bit premature, which is typical if you have a tiny erection. This grenade launch connects perfectly. That is fantastic. Well done, Tiny. Thank you. That's no problem, man. Goes up to rocket spawn to get a bit of height against the enemies. He knows that they're in that room. Takes a snipe shot, but hear the noise? Hear the noise by the enemy. That means yes, see, his teammate gets the EMP kill there. So Tiny Erection gets the EMP assist. Nice blade launch there. Another premature one, but no issue. Finishes off the kill. Drops down. But it pays off in this case because his friend was taking his, very close quarters. So yeah, that paid off. Turns around, sees on this radar that he's taking hits. Another premature one. That's all right. That's all right. We'll Doctor fix that. Tries to shoot an empty nade launch at the enemy. I should have just thrown it at him, but no issue. I like this where he doesn't actually challenge that one shot because he saw obviously that there wasn't someone next to him, and of course the person one shot was going to run away. And leaving the other guy who was full shield to finish off Tiny Erection. But Tiny Erection knew this, and pacing the DMR and finishing off that kill. See how you just have to relax. You have to believe in your shot, you have to pace, and you just have to keep that pace going. You know, don't get too excited and keep pressing that trigger because you'll end up even worse. Anyways, picked up the health pack here, and he sees that it's about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. It's about 9 minutes. That's where the game clock is. So he gets ready for these rockets. But funnily enough, I don't think that the rocket spawns at the time anyway is regular. It's not 3 minutes like pretty much every other map. So it might be 4 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes or 23.92793 minutes. Sees enemy long range. He's still got that empty nade launch out. At this point, you'd have to think, okay, I don't think those rockets are going to come up, so you have to get back in the battle as soon as you can. And, yeah, he does it. He gets in there, sees B1 and B2 there coming out of that doorway, and another player coming out of that doorway as well. Runs up here to assist his teammates from the rear end. Offering some emotional support, like, oh, don't worry, guys, you'll be fine, it's okay. Here's a great DMR battle. Look at this one. They're both one shot. He jumps out and he lines up the shot just to finish him off. Now that is brave. Yeah, he had no teammates there in the immediate vicinity to ask for help, so he had to take the chance, and it pays off very fortunately. You have to believe in yourself to make that shot work. This is very smart here. He sees that he's above someone, and he sees two people on that ramp. Notice how he doesn't chase any of the players there until one of his other teammates does. And finishes the guy who's putting shots on his, well, not finishes, but DPs rather, the guy who was attacking his teammate. So his teammate was able to finish off the kill, which worked out very well. That was very well played, and it looks like the red team has gone back off into their spawn again. It's a very powerful position to have, especially in this map. And this is once again one of those new maps. And look at this. When he throws this grenade, see how he pushes himself up against the wall? This is because in that short moment where you are throwing a grenade, you can't actually fight back. You can't do much. There's not much you can do. Taking a few great nades here by the enemies and pushes back, takes a bit of cover. And fortunately, sees someone here grabbing the snipe. But it's Buchanan, and what does Buchanan do with the snipe? Oh, it takes him out. So Buchanan's a beast with pretty much any weapon, so you gotta watch out when you're versing big names like him. He gets a very fortunate spawn here, and is able to finish him off. Very, very lucky, very lucky spawn. Tiny Erection here just lining up the shot. Too busy playing with his Tiny Erection, misses, goes for a no-scope, but it doesn't work. He tries for a ninja here, but unfortunately the roof clearance is just too low. It doesn't work, and he, that was just so unfortunate. I think in that instance, I would have probably thrown a grenade at the ground, then turned the corner. Yeah, just because, you know, that they're definitely going to chase you, and it was just unfortunate that the roof is so low at that point. Anyways, he sees them coming towards him. They're coming up at quite a quick rate. Picks up this plasma pistol in the hope that he can make one shot. Here's a grenade landed at his feet. Takes on all 4 enemies, and unfortunately gets cleaned up there quite convincingly by all 4. But that position allowed his teammates, especially the guy who's taking hits currently, to push themselves into a good position to kind of corner the enemies and push them into that room. He's just sitting here, wanting to grab that grenade launch. That was very well played. He's taking hits in the back. He keeps running because he knows that grenade launch is very on and off, especially at long range. It's so hard to get a long range grenade launch. Sees and hears his friends taking hits. Nade launcher makes the guy one shot but doesn't chase because he knows he's got teammates very close to him, as he can see on his radar, and finishes him off. His teammate finishes off that kill, and he gets the perfect grenade launch on that guy, which is very well played, extremely well played. Nade launch doesn't connect. He throws a grenade up against the back wall, and look at that. He killed Kashmir with that grenade. Fantastic, well done. That was well played. How he threw the grenade up against the back wall rather than bouncing the grenade off the top of the ramp. Simply because if it bounced off the top of the ramp, it would have overshot, and yeah, it wouldn't have connected at all, or not to that effectiveness that his grenade did. Anyways, here he goes grabbing the health pack. Oh, but he can't grab it. He's probably trying to grab it with his Tiny Erection, but his Tiny Erection is just too small to pick it up, so he has to go out and hug it. Anyways, back at Rocket Spawn here, a great spawn. Chucks a Randy Sticky Nate, and it connects. Look at that. He sees this guy hiding behind a pillar, chucks a frag, and he finishes off half the team with just his left trigger. Isn't that fantastic? Well played. Very well played, Tiny Erection. Oh, thank you so much. That's no worries, man. He hears his teammates taking hits on the right hand side, throws another grenade. It does connect, making one of the enemies one shot, but he's able to drop here and put a back smack on Buchanan. Nade launch here, perfect nade launch, making the guy one shot. Tries to take cover, but unfortunately he is spammed to death. Spammed to death indeed, so not much you can do about that. Anyway, it's one more kill. There you are, and the game is over. Fantastic, well played, Tiny Erection. Very well played. Anyway, because of that great play, I will sing for you a song. Tiny Erection, bum da bum da bum da bum bum. Haha. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching the gameplay. Thank you, Tiny Erection, for the gameplay, and I hope to entertain you guys some more later. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.